Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P0831, indicates an issue with the clutch pedal position switch A, specifically a high voltage reading in its circuit. This component plays a critical role in the vehicle's electronic control system, providing essential input regarding the position of the clutch pedal to the powertrain control module, PCM. The switch is typically located near the clutch pedal assembly, ensuring that it is engaged whenever the clutch is depressed. This engagement is crucial for proper vehicle operation, particularly in ensuring smooth gear transitions and preventing potential damage to the transmission. If the switch fails or the circuit experiences high voltage, it may lead to various operational issues, making it vital to address quickly. A correct diagnosis requires careful attention to detail and methodical troubleshooting to ascertain the root cause of the high voltage reading. The DTC P0831 is characterized by a high voltage signal from the clutch pedal position switch A. This switch essentially determines the position of the clutch pedal, relaying that information to the PCM, which is responsible for managing engine operations based on the current state of the pedal. The switch's primary location is directly above or alongside the clutch pedal, making it accessible for maintenance and inspection. When the clutch pedal is in the closed position, the switch should send a proper signal indicating that the pedal is engaged. Any deviations, like a high voltage reading, suggest potential electrical faults that must be resolved to maintain vehicle performance and safety. Accurate diagnosis involves specialized tools like the HDS Honda Diagnostic system to assess the conditions and determine if the switch or its circuitry is at fault. There are several potential causes for the DTC P0831, largely focusing on the integrity of the clutch pedal position switch A and its associated circuits. The first cause to consider is poor electrical connections, which can result in intermittent signals or faulty readings, ultimately leading to voltage irregularities. Next, the switch itself may be damaged from wear, any external impact, or manufacturing defects, thus affecting its ability to function accurately and communicate with the PCM. Additionally, wiring issues such as frayed lines or shorts in the clutch SWSA circuit can also contribute to high voltage readings. Identifying these issues requires a combination of visual inspections and electronic testing to ensure the continuity and integrity of the entire circuit, leading from the switch to the PCM. Troubleshooting must be thorough, as overlooking a minor wiring fault can complicate repairs and prolong the diagnosis. When the DTC P0831 is triggered, drivers may experience a range of symptoms that directly relate to the functionality of the clutch system. One of the main symptoms is poor gear shifting, where the vehicle may struggle to change gears smoothly, leading to a less enjoyable driving experience. Additionally, the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard serves as a visual cue that there's an underlying issue that needs addressing, prompting the driver to consider a diagnostic check. Moreover, drivers might notice erratic clutch function, where the engagement and disengagement of the clutch may not feel consistent or predictable, potentially leading to difficulties in controlling the vehicle's speed and responsiveness. Overall, these symptoms not only hinder vehicle performance, but can also impact safety if the issue is not promptly resolved. The first troubleshooting step involves verifying the problem through a systematic approach. Start by turning the vehicle to the on mode, ensuring that the electrical systems are active, but the engine is not running. This allows for initial safety checks and proper diagnostics. Following this, clear the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic system, HDS, resetting any previous fault codes to establish a clean slate for testing. After resetting, The next task is to evaluate the current parameters related to the clutch pedal position switch A by reviewing signal thresholds, current conditions, and corresponding values on the HDS. This ensures that all readings are documented and can be compared against standard thresholds established by the manufacturer. If the current readings match the expected threshold, indicating that the system appears to function properly, the failure is deemed duplicated, allowing you to progress to the next step. If the readings differ, it may indicate an intermittent failure, requiring further checks for poor connections or wiring issues. For the second step in resolving the DTC P0831, turn the vehicle off to conduct a thorough inspection of the clutch pedal position switch A and its installation. This step is crucial as visual assessments can reveal issues that may not be detectable through electronic diagnostics alone. Check whether the switch is damaged or if its installation is loose, as either condition can hinder proper function. Should you discover any physical damage or slippage in the installation, repair or replace the switch as necessary. The integrity of this component is vital for accurate signal generation to the PCM. If no issues are found with the switch or its placement, proceed to the next troubleshooting step for further diagnostic testing. This methodical approach ensures that each element is considered and addressed before moving forward. In this third step, the focus shifts to isolating potential failures by disconnecting the 4-pin 4P connector of the clutch pedal position switch A. With the vehicle turned to the on mode, this sets the stage for checking the electronic signal without the interference of a faulty component. Utilizing the HDS, verify if the current condition of the clutch pedal position switch A indicates an open status, which suggests that the switch may not be functioning correctly. Should the parameter values align with expectations, it may indicate that the switch is indeed faulty, requiring replacement to restore proper vehicle operation. Conversely, if the values do not match, you should be ready to move on to the next diagnostic step, where we will analyze electrical wiring continuity. This step is vital to ensure that the continued diagnosing is methodical and accurate. The fourth troubleshooting step revolves around further diagnosing possible wiring issues leading to the DTC P0831. Start by turning the vehicle off and using the HDS to short the SCS line, service check signal, while waiting for at least 1 minute. This step aims to isolate the PCM from any temporary signals that may still be present. Afterward, disconnect the connector for the PCM 50P and focus on checking for continuity in the wiring between the clutch pedal position switch A4P connector and the body ground. Perform tests specifically between the clutch pedal position switch A connector's female terminals, especially focusing on terminal number 4 and making sure your connection leads directly to the body ground. If continuity is found, it indicates that there is a short in the clutch SWSA wire, which must be repaired to solve the high voltage issue. Conversely, if no continuity shows, it suggests that the wiring is intact and functional, guiding you towards checking for additional service information related to this DTC, or possibly substituting in a known good PCM. After addressing the issues identified during the troubleshooting process for DTC P0831, it's essential to verify that the repairs have been successful. Begin by running a complete assessment of any repairs made and ensure that the clutch pedal position switch A is functioning properly, along with any associated wiring corrections. Once all checks are complete, clear the diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, again using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to ensure that no residual codes remain. This action helps in resetting the system to its proper operational parameters. Following the clearance, it's crucial to take the vehicle for a test drive under various conditions to ensure that whichever issues prompted the DTC P0831 have been fully resolved. Monitoring the vehicle's performance during this test will help confirm if the clutch pedal responds correctly during gear changes. Proper verification is key in maintaining vehicle performance and safety. Engaging in preventive maintenance is crucial in preventing future occurrences of DTC P0831. Regular inspections of the clutch pedal position switch A and all associated wiring can identify issues before they escalate into more significant problems. During these inspections, check for loose connections, fraying wires, or any signs of wear that could compromise the circuit. It's also beneficial to periodically verify the installation integrity of the switch to ensure that it remains securely fitted. Keeping the wiring intact and free from contamination or damage will contribute significantly to the long-term reliability of the vehicle's electrical systems. Simple, routine checks can go a long way in ensuring smoother operation and diminish the chances of unexpected malfunctions related to the clutch system. In conclusion, addressing DTC P0831 involving the clutch pedal position switch A requires a thorough diagnostic process to accurately determine the root cause of the high voltage issue. It is essential to conduct a systematic examination of the switch, its connections, and related wiring to ensure optimal functionality. Maintaining keen attention to all electrical connections is vital, as many failures stem from simple wiring issues or poor contact points. Furthermore, performing regular maintenance and inspections can save time and resources by preventing similar DTC occurrences in the future. By fostering a proactive approach to vehicle care, drivers can enhance their everyday operability and avoid potential safety issues on the road. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.